Start. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I'm actually recording a lot of this the same day. In today's episode, we are going to start off with going straight back into Narukami-kun and his part of the story. Yes, it'll be a good time. If you guys hear any sounds, that's either my TV, my Xbox, or people upstairs. My Xbox is really loud. I have my TV's volume up enough for me to hear it, and I have the, my house is just loud sometimes. Hi, Margaret. I know that voice. When I look around, I see endlessly blue space, and I've come to know well. It's the Velvet Room, a place where the ceiling, floor, and even the walls are in a deep azure. It exists between mind and matter, and not far away from me sits two figures.
Did I startle you?
No, but...
I'm sure that I opened the front door to leave for Junes. I don't remember ever connecting to the Velvet Room before. That delay. Remember? Yeah, okay. Or is this a dream?
I have business with you today, so I've summoned you. Marie?
Another figure steps forth when Margaret, the resident of this room, calls to her.
Sorry, I asked her to do this. There's something I have to do right now.
Marie, or rather the minor goddess who protects this town, speaks cryptically of a crisis.
What happened?
I can't really tell you because of the rules of this room, but you've noticed, right? Something terrible's about to happen to this town. I'll do my best to stop it, but that won't even come close to being enough. So, you might end up in danger again.
Oh fuck, sorry. In danger again because of this. Okay, I see. Marie could have said to be no one in the same with this town. Any problems with the town leads directly to the problems with Marie, creating a burden on her. Marie's fighting this too.
Leave it to me. I'll protect this town from whatever's coming.
Marie looks surprised for a moment at my words. Then she looks down and says nothing.
Marie, are you okay?
You stupid goody-goody womanizing lame-o. Just hurry and get out of
That's
here.
a mean thing to say to a person worried about you. Well, that is like her. Still, she may be toughing it out, but I can tell this abnormality is eating away at Marie.
It seems you still have a lot to learn. You may have noticed, but your precious town faces an even greater threat than before. Someone is attempting to merge Inaba with the other world, which you once called the Midnight Channel.
This is bullshit.
Fortunately,
fucking ass.
Marie's powers are currently protecting the townspeople, but that will not last long.
What do you mean?
A town that's become a labyrinth, choked by fog and silence. Inaba exists.
Why does you gotta deal with all this shit? He just came back. He wanted to be on vacay to hang out with his friends, when all of a sudden shit had gone down.
Who have accepted their suppressed egos are able to freely move about through the
Well, she's explaining the story that I don't even care about.
The fog will thicken, and those who cannot use such powers will be swallowed into this world.
So that's what General Teddy meant by within the hour.
This will be the third ordeal thrust upon you.
When she says third and or second is the first Persona 4 game, and then Persona 4 Arena, which would be the second ordeal. And if you count this as a separate ordeal, then yeah, but it might just be this continuation of a second, depending on how you feel.
Will you overcome it with a
how you interpret
this time as well?
Go. You can do this. And as for the culprit in this case...
What? That's odd. Marie's voice is starting to sound hazy. And with this sensation, I've felt it before. It's the feeling when I get to leave the Velvet Room. Wait, no, Marie's not done yet. The culprit in this case, but before I can hear the most crucial part of Marie's message, my consciousness is slowly swallowed by darkness. Fuck! Damn it! She was literally gonna tell us who the fuck it is doing this, and then all of a sudden this shit happens? What the fuck? When it comes to, I'm standing in front of Dojima residence. In front of the Dojima residence. I can't just stand around here though. As if to shake off my fears, I start running towards Junes. Every day he's great at your Junes. Some people probably hate that saying so much, just because of how much they say it in Persona 4. We're still here.
That's odd. I passed by here earlier.
The same sign again, and it turns that shouldn't exist. Just like Margaret said, the neighborhood of Inaba have become a maze in this red fog. It really is just like the TV world. I get the feeling shadows could come crawling out from the shadows of ordinary buildings, and I shake my head at such thoughts. Is this anxiety because of the fog too?
Margaret called this a continuation of what happened the other day.
When Lapras was thrown into the TV world, her kidnapper said, "You got the better of me this time." If this is a continuation of the other day, then that means he's already making his next move. The Macabra's objective then was to gather powerful shadows. Is that what he's setting up to do this time as well? But something's bothering me. What is it? Is there something I'm missing? Just when I'm about to sort through these pieces once more, the red fog parts and I see a familiar building in front of me. Every day he's great at oh my god, what the fuck? What's up with Junes?
This is Junes. Why is
Out of the corner of my eye, I see a figure pass by and enter Junes through the front door. It's
Yosuke.
What a relief to see him safe, but it doesn't look like it looks like he didn't hear me because he keeps going and disappears into Junes.
Yosuke, wait!
Come back, BB! I hurry after him. The elevators aren't lit, and I don't seem to be moving, so I ignore them and run up the stairs. Yosuke looks like he was headed for the food court of the roof. I have to follow him.
Yosuke!
When I call to the person standing in the food court, Yosuke turns around while gripping the fence and smirks.
Yo, it's you! Well, I had a feeling someone would show up.
That's what I was thinking too. Are you alone? Where's Teddy?
Teddy?
What the fuck?
That useless ball of fur?
Something's not right. Yeah, Teddy and Yosuke bicker all the time, but their bond of trust is stronger than anyone else's underneath it. Yeah, he's a fucking shadow. By the way, Yosuke talked about him just now, had this obvious current of disdain to it.
Are you really Yosuke?
Who cares? Either way, you're done for. Plus,
Done
take a
for?
look at that.
What the fuck? It's what I was talking about before. The big long dick in the middle of the earth. Yosuke points to what's behind me. When I turn to look, I see he's pointing at something beyond the red haze. On the hill beyond the distorted neighborhoods, most likely the site of Yasugami High, where I used to attend, looms a bizarre, long, and unnaturally thin shadow.
What is that?
When I rush over to the fence, the wind's pushing away the fog. Let me see the thin shadow for what it really is. A grotesque tower that defies reality, nothing like any normal building. The image of Mitsuru-san's people being crucified passes through my mind. What? What's happening? Okay.
Don't tell me.
You understand the rules now? That's where you're headed. If you want to save your precious friends. And this world.
I squint to try and get a better look at the tower through the fence, but the fog blows in again and conceals the abomination. As I continue to stare at it, hoping the wind will trace, I sense Yosuke's move.
Persona.
Oh shit. What?
Look out, you!
Normal is that which Yosuke is Yosuke. As I react to Yosuke's move, Yosuke's persona comes charging in with tremendous speed, gouging the fence with its arm. What is going on here?
A persona! And two Yosuke's!
Don't be fooled! That's a fake me! Don't
What
get
the
in my way.
To
Persona!
right! What? Oh shit! The two Jiraiya's clash fiercely and immense shock waves shake up the surrounding air. Okay, if you want to see that, I'll hold that like this. You can screen cap that, make that your background. Look at that shit. Look at, oh my god. Look at how epic that looks right now. That is so cool. As the personas cross swords, what looks like sparks scatter all across the darkened food court. The two Yosuke's summon their personas before my eyes.
This guy's not me or my shadow. It's a fake that was made with a chunk of a shadow.
Chunk of a shadow?
General Teddy set this up. He supposedly made these things to force us to fight. Thing is, we can summon our personas here too. We have to beat them all and move on.
Yo, this looks so sick. I can't even lie. If this was animated, the two Jiraiya's using the rebound of their powers to push distance between each other. Though the opponent is fake, this shows their skills are perfectly matched.
Yosuke, Are you alright?
To be honest, I'm exhausted. But if this is more of the P1, we can't let ourselves lose.
Oh, so you noticed too. The culprit behind Labrys's kidnapping is doing this as well.
Right. I don't know what they're after. But let's
Yeet.
defeat this thing and keep going. Morons! You still don't get it, do you? You're both going down here. Don't act so tough. You might be a copy of me, but there's no way you can beat you and me at the same time. 2 against 1, huh? We're being all fair and square, but I see you'd rather play dirty. Useless vermin who can't do anything unless you're huddled together. You're completely the P1 climax.
I can hear my sisters yelling.
One-on-one battles. I'm not going to take on 2 of you at once. Now, bring on the
Oh
ring.
shit! Another one. Okay, do we get to pick who we get to play as? I'd like to pick you though. On the fake, oh, it's probably gonna make me play as you though. On the fake Yosuke signal, 4 red pillars fall out of the sky. The pillars over the food court surrounding both ourselves and the fake. They give us an eerie, like, you know what? I've also just realized this. In a lot of video games, they don't really give you the choice of who you're, well, in the story, they don't really give you a choice of who you can play as, even though there's multiple people against. Usually they have you play as the character who's most important in that area, and then you can have the other person as, like, support or something. I don't know. That's what they do in a lot of games, which annoys me.
Whoa!
I like the choice of who I get to play
What is
as,
this?
even though I usually pick the character who's supposed to be there.
Oh, and I guess I'll tell you something else. Ignoring me and trying to run ahead will get you nowhere. Like I said before, if you want to stop the world from ending, you've got no choice but to head to Yasogami High. Now, though, you're already in the ring. Those red pillars create invisible walls, and there's no way to get rid of them but to win one-on-one. In other words, the only way you can save your world is for one of you to defeat.
Well, so we can't gang up.
Damn it! Invisible walls again? What are we gonna do? Can we trust anything they say?
If he thinks about the way the previous P1 Grand Prix worked, there's no reason to doubt these invisible walls exist. There's no way to confirm what the fake Yosuke is saying, and even if there was, if beating him in a 2-on-1 results in us being trapped here, then it would be a hollow victory.
Jeez, you just don't know when to give in. Can't you just go on and fight when it's not against your friends? You already know it's a fake.
True.
You.
Yes, it's the lovely General Teddy. I've been watching all this time, and what am I seeing? I poured my heart into making fakes who look exactly like you, all to set up a good fight.
No fight?
What more do you want?
Can it? With all that fair and square stuff you were saying, were we somehow not supposed to think something's going on with all this?
Yosuke, how cruel. I just want to feel your fighting
Wow.
spirit. No, this is fine with me, you know. At such a leisurely pace, the world really will be destroyed. Now, hurry up and fight to the death.
Well, if we want to live, I guess we gotta kill.
Oh, that
That's
bastard.
the man-eat
Even the
man
fake one's
world.
not half as cute as he thinks.
Calm down, Yosuke. Getting flustered is exactly what they want.
Still, we have no other choice than to fight the fake here. The question is, who will go up against it, Yosuke or me? Oh shit, it does give me the choice! Or is this telling me I can play Shadow Yosuke against you? That would be cool. But I'll pick you. I like you better than Yosuke anyway, even though Yosuke can do some crazy shit, you can also do some new cool stuff that I'm liking! Let's get down to it. You versus Yosuke, or Shadow Yosuke, or Shosuke. Wow.
Finally.
Oh. Oh, jeez! I can paint that now. I can grab with it's a command grab. Super Slash! Oh, shit, perfect! Damn, what a perfect.
You were completely invincible. Good work.
I'm too good! Too good, too good, good, too good. Damn, you got REKT'd. Haha. Are you gonna disperse into like shitty? Yeah, you did. Okay. And then the like little sparkly things come out like Twilight. Okay. The red pillar surrounding us shatter, and the fake Yosuke loses cohesion while black bubbles burst from it. What looked like glowing grains of sand quietly emerge from it as they get caught up in the fog. The glow grains disappear into the sky.
It really was a chunk of a shadow.
You could have trusted me at least on that part, you know. Though that doesn't make me feel better about seeing this happen so many times.
Many times? Did you fight a fake version of someone else before coming here?
Yeah. It was,
Yep.
a fake you.
Me? Huh. Are you alright?
Oh, sure. I figured out pretty quick that it wasn't you. These guys aren't trying too hard to act like us. It's not like before when they were trying to upset us. That makes it even more disturbing.
They're not trying to hide, and they're fighting fair.
Yeah.
Seems really fishy in itself.
Right? Well, the rule where you have to win one-on-one before moving on seems to be the same as before. But something's telling me we shouldn't believe everything they're saying either.
Yosuke's right. It certainly looks like the culprit has come to settle this fair and square, but he's also taking Michiru's son of the town hostage, leaving us no choice but to fight. Which means there must be a reason they're so adamant on fighting us one-on-one.
That reminds me, is Teddy okay? Have you seen anyone else?
Huh? Oh, Teddy sniffed out Yukiko with that nose of his and took off to find her. Some help that guy was. You have no idea how much trouble I had to go through to find you.
Well, you showed up just in time to save me. Anyway, I'm relieved to hear Teddy's nose is working. Let's leave the others to him. We need to get to Yasugami High. There's not much time left until this supposed end of the world.
Whoa, wait a sec. That fake said the same thing, but why Yasugami High?
I don't know why, but it looks like that's where we have to go. See?
Yep. When I point to where I saw the tower, Yosuke rushes over to the fence. His flustered expression changes to surprise on seeing the tower looming on the hill past me, past the hazy red fog.
Is that Yasugami High? What's happened to it?
We'll have to go there and find out. Mitsuru-san and her friends are probably there too.
Damn it, everything's going according to their plan, huh?
Yeah, but we have to do this. I'll be counting on your help, Yosuke.
I've noticed Yu's expression doesn't change much.
Nah, you're right. It's not that there's nothing we can do without each other. It's that with each other, we can do
That's
anything.
right. The B1 Climax rules say that you have to fight one-on-one, then we'll obey them. But we're definitely not incapable of doing anything without crowding together. Each of us can be as strong as we need to be if it's for the sake of others, and we believe in the cause. Man, these fucking jumble words.
Sorry. Guess I wasn't thinking straight. Let's go,
Hardcore! I nod. Yosuke looks like he's overcoming his doubts, and together we run towards Yasugami High through the maze-like town. Eventually, we reach the base of the hill, where we discover a sign with an arrow pointing toward the P1 Climax main site. Yo, what's with all that green stuff, man? It's no longer a maze from here on. There's a little bit of distortion, but it's the usual school route I remember taking every day. If I ignore the P1 Climax flyers past everywhere, like election posters, that is.
These again? How much more are they
Lol,
going to bring
trainer,
up those
trailer,
memories?
reference. It's from the trailer, one of the main trailers for Yosuke, I think. Yosuke suddenly stops his complaining. What's just come to view for both of us is strangely decorated. Well, let me read that again. What just comes into view for both of us is a strangely decorated school building, just like in the P1 Grand Prix from the other day, and the bizarre tower that looms over the rooftop.
Holy crap! It really is on top of our school.
Like my dick.
It's so big.
Sorry.
That
Oh
voice,
shit.
Was that Yukiko?
Yukiko! Oh fuck! After nodding to each other, we made a dash towards Yasugami High main gate. Please be safe, Yukiko. Lol. I hope she's dead. I never liked Yukiko. I know, I just don't. She's boring to me. She's very boring to me. There's no excitement in her character. She's a very simple girl. And that's why she does not fit in a video game. Fuck, I re-clicked it. Whoopsie. I can just main menu again. Oh, story select. Okay. Okay. So, sorry about that. I guess we've done that. Okay, so in the next episode, we're gonna continue on with Teddy and see what's going on with his part of the story. Scuffling off maybe. I will see you guys next time.